So, Esther and I, we briefly talked about what brought us into therapy. And for me, it was loss brought me to find a therapist. Actually, I was looking for a therapist before then,
Yeah.
but it couldn't find a good match. That's one thing. You have to match with someone that you feel comfortable with, that you feel that you can trust. When you do meet that therapist, you'll know when you have like this, like almost like a freedom of exchange where you're able to
Trust.
talk about things freely. Yeah. And so, um, how can therapy help someone who is dealing with trauma or loss?
I'm going to answer it this way. We've had two outstandingly horrible situations. If you remember 911.
Yeah.
That was traumatic nationally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. People were seeking, I need somebody to talk to. I've had loss. I never thought it would happen to us in America. I'm going to add also, just a few years ago, we began with the COVID-19 experience. And, not only was it nationally, but globally.
Yes.
People have gone through a great deal of fear, anxiety, loss, frustration, hopelessness.
Yeah.
Find someone to talk to.
Find
someone. Sometimes, because society has it's gotten better. Can put a kibosh on people that, who do I talk to? Who do I share? But we know since COVID-19, counselors are in high
demand. Yeah.
Because
You couldn't get
past,
a spot.
and most of us are now something when I taught, I thought I would never do virtual counseling. I thought I would never do that. Now, because there's such a need, that has become quite something that's available, readily available and convenient for people. So I don't think we'll be going anywhere in reverse in our need for counselors. We've had so many self-help books. I'll just briefly
don't
talk
want to
about
read
them.
them.
They're not really putting that much.
Yeah.
Not talking about anybody that's an author out there, but you need someone that you can speak to that can speak back to you.
That's right.
Yes.
And so I'll leave that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I have a question, because I've mentioned that I believe that everyone at some time during their life should seek a therapist. And I got some pushback from some people of the older generation. And they said, I don't need no therapy. And I said, yes, you do, right?
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give someone who is hesitant to start therapy?
You need somebody that you can speak to, that you can trust. Friends will help. Sometimes family will help. But professional counseling is available. Our chief counselor is the Holy Spirit.
Sure is.
So he's called the good counselor. So I would say that do your research. There are many counselors out there. You don't always have to have a Christian counselor. I happen to be a Christian who is a counselor.
There is a difference.
There is a difference. But do your research. Speak to people that have been there, that are honest enough to say that they have engaged in counseling. And for those that still are wearing the badge of prior taboo,
the stigma. You got to therapy, you crazy. There's something wrong with you.
Listen, this is 2024. And if you don't recognize that the world is in trouble, and I'm going to say needs Christ first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get the help. Don't worry about what people think. Because people's thinking is generally not very good nor dependable, I would encourage you to do your research and find someone um, that you can at least ask some questions.
Yeah.
You interview them.
Or just have dialogue.
Yes, interview them, and if that relationship fits, you've got a good win.